Hi, my name is Jock Purtle. I'm a recent graduate of the University of Western Sydney, and the company that I'm presenting today is brokercorp.com. So what we do is we sell your online business for 2.5 to 5 times earnings. And the problem that we solve is we help sell or find buyers for websites that you want to sell. And in the process, we help the online business owner cash out on their equity. And what I want to clarify is that we assist in trading real businesses. Just because they're digital, just because you could say that they're an advertising website or they're an e-commerce store, they're actually a new online asset class. So the way that we separate ourselves from the competition is we offer our clients two options when listing with us. We give them a standard brokerage flat fee option, or we give them the option of running them through our 26-point website selling program. So that's a 90 to 180 day program where we go in and advise and consult with the business owner in preparing their site for sale, fixing up the financials, extracting the owner, finding opportunities, and then our goal is then to find a strategic buyer to make a higher offer than they would if they just sold it when they came to us initially. So this is really a global business. This is a screenshot of the traffic to brokercorp.com, and the blue represents where the visitors have come from. As you can see, there's a vast spread throughout the world. The dark blue represents the highest trafficked area, and that's the US. And that's reflective in the fact that 80 to 90% of our leads come from the US. To date, I've sold sites to the USA, Canada, Australia, and Portugal. A good example to elaborate on the global business opportunity. This is the most recent site we've sold. I sold it from Sydney. The owners were in Portland, Maine, US, London, UK. The eventual buyer was in South Carolina, USA. Conversations were over phone and email, and we got the business sold. So the next few slides, I'm going to give a bit of an overview of the market and then have a look at what's the market going to look like in 5 to 10 years' time. So as of Monday, if you were looking to invest in an online business and you had cash to buy an online business, you have the choice of $34 million worth of sites to buy. The places that I found these sites were Flipper.com, which is an online marketplace for buying and selling websites. Business classified sites like business.com, bizquest.com, bizbuysell.com. Online forums where people have advertised in the trading section, and also brokers. But what I really want to ram home to you now is not so much the potential today, but the overall structural change and how business is changing. And the next 4 slides, I want to really explain to you how the world of business is changing and how we are poised to take full advantage of that. So 2012 PwC report, structural change in retail. I think we all know that it's happening. We all know that business is starting to go online, and I want to emphasize that we're in the position to take advantage of this structural change with our intellectual property. A nice statistic that I pulled from the report is 75% of Australians who shop online make purchases from overseas websites. That comes back to the whole global opportunity, no boundaries, changing market. This is a representation of all online sales in the world. We just tipped the $1 trillion mark in 2013, and the grey, black, red represent the increase in spending online for each of the countries. Some more info to ram home the fact, European sales are going to double in the next 5 years. Some homegrown stories of, old established companies not changing their business model and failing. The rise of the digital entrepreneur. These statistics here are from the 2012 Shopify Build a Business competition. And for everyone's sake that doesn't know what Shopify is a website platform that you can easily build your first online store. They had 10,000 participants building new online businesses in their 2012 competition that generated $55 million in sales. And I want to make an observation. The 2012 winner, the 2011 winner, and the 2010 winner all have online businesses. Who are they going to come to when they want to sell? They're going to come to us. So I foresee the future of valuation to change slightly. So we've got the standard accounting model of, small to medium businesses, discounted cash flow, return on investment, all the models that you can apply. What I also see is the future value of businesses is also going to take into account the value of the web property and the machine and systems behind that asset. Now, we will be the authority and positioned in the market as the person to go to when you want to sell your online business. Now, the idea for the company came from a few things. A few successful sales and acquisitions on my own. Me working in the family business and seeing that, there's no online specialization as a brokerage. Flipper.com not really equipped to sell the higher end sites, and then a gap in the market in that $1 to $10 million range that mergers and acquisition company really can't service because they're a little bit small for their criteria. So the two sites that I mentioned that I had a bit of success with was schoolgrantsresource.com, which I sold for $18,000 profit in 2010, and makeawebsite.com, which I still own today, which is on track to do $75,000 in profit. So the way that we market Broker Corp is focused around one goal, and that's generating leads. And that's specifically leads of people looking to sell their website. Then we engage in a variety of marketing to drive people to our offer. So the sales process was we do our marketing, drive people to our offer. We then filter the sites and just understand that I appreciate the lifetime value of the customer. And I know that if someone's going to buy a site from me today, they're probably going to sell that site within a 1 to 5 year time frame. So we've got postcard marketing, and various follow-up sequences in place to get that repeat sale. We obviously then list and sell the site. Last month we had 33 leads come through the site. We have about 10 to 15% of those leads are good leads in terms of they're the right criteria for us to sell. We're having a little bit of problem at the moment getting a quality type of lead because a lot of people put their sites through that have no revenue and we can't sell them. So just a note on the competition. We currently have 5 competitors globally. A note on some unique selling points is App Business Brokers focus on selling web applications like mobile app businesses. Latona's has a history of selling high-end domains. What we can offer that everyone else can't is our website selling program. So we can help business owners through the sales process and get their site ready for sale. In terms of forecast, obviously current year we've done $41,000 in commission. I see a slow growth in the next few years as we start to gain traction, make the first sale, and then exponential growth in that years 3 to 5 as we start to get repeat and referral business. I've then got year 5 as having 7 brokers or 7 advisors working for us, and we're probably pushing through about 120 sites a year, which is a little bit over 2 a week. And I foresee that in 10 years' time, with consistent efforts, we should be able to hit about $250 million in business sales in 10 years, and that'll bring us in $25 million in commission. Currently, the team is me and my assistant, and the traction to date is we've sold 8 businesses for a gross sales of $310,000. The price range has been between $25,000 and $80,000, and the commission range that we've charged has been between 10 and 15% of the gross. So here's where we're going. I've already put in the steps for a yearly conference, which we'll want to start in mid next year. I've started to write a book to publish as about buying and selling sites and the growth of online business. I've got speaking engagements set up that will be speaking in front of our target customers. So I'll be speaking in the end of October in Bangkok. I also have set up a first meeting with JP Morgan to talk about educating investors in online business investments. I've got a strategic partnership with a website valuation company, so a company that specializes in valuing web assets. Also, I've got in the pipeline for implementing for our clients, doing an exit workshop, and I want to tie that in with our yearly conference, but also developing online exit training programs that people can buy, and also as a lead generator for the company. So the 10-year goal is to have an office in New York, San Francisco, London, and Sydney, have 30 to 50 advisors, and we want to push through 500 transactions per year. The 10-year goal is $250 million in gross business sales in all those locations. So do you have any questions?